Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Inshallah, we'll continue for point 1. That was the last one we did. So let us continue from here. Okay, absolute maximum of this function. How to do this? I need to find the critical numbers. First, the function is continuous on the closed interval, not this point 2, huh? Okay, so it's continuous in this closed interval. So I need to find the critical numbers. F prime, that will be what? 1 minus 1 over x squared. Make it equal to 0. So that means what? Oh, let me just simplify it. That will be x squared minus 1 over x squared. Make it equal to 0. So I have x equal 1 or x equal minus 1. This is rejected, not in the domain. This one, okay, within the domain. Okay, so I need to check f at 1, to check f at 0.2, and f at 5, where these are the endpoints. Okay, f of 1, 2, f of 0.2, which is the 2 over 10, which is 1 over 5, 0.2 is 2 over 10, which is 1 over 5. So that will be 1 over 5 plus 1 over 1 over 5. So that will be 5 plus 0.2, which is 5.2. F of 5 will be what? 5 plus 1 over 5. F of 4, sorry, what is 5? 5. F of 4, it will be 4 plus 1 over 4, and that is 4.25. Absolute maximum, very clear, it's 5.2, which is this one. Okay, next one. The function attains its absolute maximum. Same idea. First, f is continuous on this closed interval. So let's find the critical numbers. F prime is product rule, derivative of the first times the second, plus the first, derivative of the second, 2 root 9 minus x squared, derivative of this, minus 2x. And that will be what? You have 2 root 9 minus x squared. And in the numerator, I have what? 2 times 9 minus x squared minus 2x squared. And that give me what? 18 minus 2x squared minus 2x squared minus 4x squared over 2 root 9 minus x squared. F prime at c equals 0. So you have 18 minus 4c squared equals 0. That means what? 4c squared equal 18. So c squared is 9 over 2. So c equal 3 over root 2 or minus 3 over root 2. This is rejected. It does not belong to the. No, both are in the interval. Both are okay. They are in the interval. Okay. So now we need to check. Also, if prime does not exist, that implies c equal plus or minus 3. So now we need to check f of 3 over square root of 2, and f of minus 3 over square root of 2, f of minus 3, and f of 3. F of minus 3 and 3, this is very clear, 0, 0. Okay. F of 3 over square root of 2 will be what? Will be 3 over root 2 times square root. Yeah. Let me do it here. F of 3 over root 2. That will be 3 over root 2 times square root 9 minus 9 over 2, which is 3 over root 2 times 9. 9 is what? 18 over 2 minus 9 over 2. That is 9 over 2. So it's times 3 over root 2. that will be 9 over 2. So that is 9 over 2. F of minus 3 over square root of 2, that will be minus 3 over square root of 2 times this, which is give me what? Minus 9 over 2. So that will be minus 9 over 2. So this is the absolute maximum. He doesn't want the absolute maximum. He wants absolute maximum at what? So it's at x equals 3 over square root of 2. So this is the answer. If x equal this, if m is the absolute maximum, small capital M, small m is absolute minimum, find capital M that small m. If it's continuous in the interval, very clear. So I have f prime, which is 3x squared minus 12x plus 9. In other words, this is 3x squared minus 4x plus 3, which is 3x minus 3. Okay, critical numbers. F prime at C equals 0. That implies, I'm using C. C equal 1 or C equals 3. This does not belong to the interval. This belongs to the interval. So I will check f of 3, f of 2, f of 4. F of 3, wow. What is this? 27. 6 times 9, which is what? 6 times 54. Plus 27, plus 1. 27 plus 27, 54 minus 54, 0. So that will be 1. F of 2, 8 minus 6 times 4, which is 24. 9 times 2, which is 18, plus 1. That will give me what? 18 plus 8, 26, minus 24. That will be 3. F of 4, wow. 64 minus 64 minus what? 4 square is 16. 6 times 16 will be 6 times 16. 96 minus 96 plus 94, which is 36, plus 1. That will give me what? 64, 36, 100 minus 64, 4 plus 1, 5. So capital M is 5, small m is 1. That implies capital M plus M would be 6, which is this one. The function has in the interval an absolute minimum, an absolute maximum. Okay, so the function is continuous on this interval. Critical numbers. Yeah, I need to find critical numbers. I need f prime. F prime is what? Cosine x minus sine x. F prime of c equals 0. Implies cosine c equals sine c. This is first and second quadrant. That implies c equal pi over 4. Now we'll check f of pi over 4. F at pi over 4. F at 0. F at pi. If pi over 4, cosine and sine is the same, so it will be square root 2 over 2 plus square root 2 over 2, which is square root of 2. If at 0, 0, if sine 0, 0, cosine 0 is 1, so that will be 0 plus 1, which is 1. F of pi, sine 0 is 0, cosine pi is minus 1, so the answer is minus 1. So the absolute minimum is this, and the absolute maximum is this. So I have absolute minimum at x equal pi, and absolute maximum at x equal pi over 4. The absolute maximum of this function. Function is continuous on this interval. Okay. So I need to find the critical numbers. So f prime of x will be e minus x squared minus 2x, derivative of this, which is minus 2x plus 2. F prime of c equals 0. That implies e minus c squared minus 2c. 2 minus 2c is equal to 0. That implies c equal 1, which is in the interval. And by the way, you need to be sure that this is in the interval, which I mean, for sure it is. Okay. So equal. So I need to check f at 1, f at 0, f at 3. F at 1 will be what? A to the power minus 1 minus 2, which is f of 0. It will be e to the power 0, which is 1. F of 3 will be e minus 3 squared is 9 minus 3, that's e minus 3, which is 1 over e cubed. This one absolute maximum, and this one absolute minimum. Because 1 over e cubed is less than 1. So capital M is e, small m is e minus 3. If capital M and m absolute maximum minimum of this function over this interval, if it's continuous in this interval. Critical numbers. F prime of x will be x minus 3 over 2 root x plus root x. Simplify. That will be x minus 3 plus 2x over 2 root x. So f prime at c equals 0, which is what? This one is what? 3x minus 3 over 2 root x. That implies 3c minus 3 over 2 root c equal to 0. So c equal 1, which is in the interval. And if prime does not exist, implied c equals 0, which is something I will check. So I need to say it 2 times. So I have f of 1, f of 0, f of 4. F of 1 will be what? Square root of 1 minus 3, that will be minus 2. F of 0, 0. F of 4, 4, yes. F of 4 will be square root of 4, which is 2, times 4 minus 8, that will be 2. This is capital M, this is small m. Capital M plus small m will be what? 0. That's the answer. The sum of the absolute maximum and absolute minimum for this function, if it's continuous on this interval. Now find f prime. That will be 4x cubed minus 4x. Critical numbers. F prime at c, 4c cubed. Well, this is I can simplify 4x, x squared minus 1, 4x, x minus 1, x plus 1. So that 4c, c minus 1, c plus 1 equal to 0. So I have c equals 0, or c equal 1, or c equal minus 1. This is actually endpoint. And this one belongs to minus 1 and 2. This one belongs to minus 1 and 2. So I need to check f at 0, f of minus 1, f of 1. By the way, this is a critical number and endpoint, huh? So I check it as an endpoint. F of 0 is what? 2. F of 1, 1, right? 1 minus 2 plus 2. F of minus 1, f of minus 1, that give me what? 1 minus 2 plus 2, which is 1 also. F of 2, 2 to the power 4, 16. 16 minus 8 plus 2, that will be 10. That will be, yeah, 16 minus 8 plus 10. What comes? Yeah. So this is absolute maximum. This is capital M. Absolute maximum. He doesn't have absolute maximum. What is the absolute minimum? One of these is the absolute minimum. So sum will be 1 plus 10, which is 11. So that's the answer. The absolute maximum, you want to read the absolute maximum if it's continuous on this interval. So I have f prime, find the critical numbers, will be x squared plus x plus 1 over times its derivative. F prime at c equals 0. Note x squared plus x plus 1 is x squared plus x plus 1 over 4 plus 3 over 4, which is x plus half all squared plus 3 over 4, which is always positive. Okay, so that gives me, that will be 2c plus 1. This one cannot be 0, equal to 0, so c equal minus half. Okay, so I need to check f at minus half, f at minus 1, and f at 1. F at minus half, yeah, will be what? Ln 1 over 4 minus half plus 1. And that will be ln 5 over 4 minus ln 3 over 4. Okay. The f of minus 1 will be ln 1 minus 1 plus 1, and that will be 0. F of 1 will be ln 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is ln 3. Now, which one is bigger? 0 or ln 3 over 4? Just think about this. This is ln 1. And since ln is a continuous function, very clear this is will be the absolute minimum. Say 3 over 4 is less than 1. So that will be the answer. If m is capital small m and capital M are absolute maximum, absolute minimum with this function, the function is continuous on this interval. Why is that? For the same reason. I have x, this cannot be 0, plus 1 over 4 plus what? 15 over 4. So it's x minus half square plus 15 over 4, which is always possible. So they cannot be 0. Okay. So I have, yeah. So I need to find the critical numbers. F prime, there is the numerator, which is 1 times the denominator, minus x, 2x minus 1, over this square. So that gives me what? Minus x squared, which is x squared minus 2x squared, plus x minus x minus salama, plus 4 over this. Or in other words, 2 minus x, 2 plus x over this. So f prime at c equals 0. That implies c equal to, or c equal minus 2. This does not belong to the interval, so out. This is belongs to the interval. So I need to check f at 2, f at 1, f at 5. F at 2 will be what? 2 strange numbers. 48. Okay, let me check. I have 2 over This is 4 plus 4, 8 minus 2, that is 6, that's 1 over 3. F of 1 will be 1, 1 minus 1 over 4, that's 1 over 4. F of 5 will be 5 over 25 minus 5 plus 4. That is what? 25 minus 1, which is 24. 5 over 24. Where is the absolute maximum, absolute minimum? I need to compare them. So I need to make the comparison easy. So I know this greater than this one. But about this and this? This is multiplied by 8 over 8. That will be 8 over 24. Over 8 over 24. So that implies this one. Also, this one, if multiplied by 6 over 6, that 6 over 24. So this is an absolute maximum. And this is an absolute minimum. What he want? He wants 48 small m, absolute minimum, minus 3 capital M. 48, which means 48 times 5 over 24 minus 3 times 1 over 3. That will be what? This is 1, this is 2, 10 minus 1, which is 9, which is this. The function would domain this absolute maximum, absolute minimum. Let's check if it's continuous on this interval. Actually, continuous everywhere. Critical numbers, f prime, it will be 1 minus 1 over 1 plus x squared, and that will be what? 1 plus x squared minus 1 over 1 plus x squared. That is equal to x squared over 1 plus x squared. F prime at c equals 0, so I have c equals 0. So I need to check f at 0, f at 4. F at 0 will be what? 0 minus tan inverse of 0, which is 0. F at 4 will be 4 minus tan inverse of 4. This is for sure positive. Why? Because I know the tan inverse cannot exceed pi over 2 for any value x. That means 4 pi over 2, which is what? 1 point something. So 4 minus 1 point, this is for sure positive. So an absolute maximum at x equal 4, an absolute minimum at x equals 0, which is this. Capital M, small m, absolute maximum, absolute minimum, respectively. So f is continuous, very clear on this interval. So I'll find f prime, critical numbers. That will be 3x squared minus 12. I have 3x squared minus 4, 3x minus 2x plus 2. F prime at c equals 0, implies c equal 2, or c equal minus 2. This one not in the interval, so I will not consider. This one in the interval. So 95 f at 2, f at 0, f at 3. Do the calculations. That will be 8 plus 2. 8 plus 2, that is what? 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 minus 24, that is minus 14. F at 0, it will be 2. F of 3, 27 plus 2. 27 plus 2. 27 plus 2, 29. Minus 36, that is minus 7. Correct? Yeah. Okay, so absolute, this is small m, and this is capital M. So 8 capital M plus small m will be what? 8 times 2 minus 14, 16 minus 14, and that is 2. So this is the answer. the sum of the absolute maximum, absolute minimum for this function in this interval, if it's continuous, on this interval. Okay, critical numbers. F prime will be 2 cosine x minus 2 sine x cosine x minus 2, sorry, minus 2 sine 2x, which is 2 cosine x minus 2 minus 4, 2 times 2, 4 sine x cosine x, which is 2 cosine x times 1 minus 2 sine x. Okay. F prime at c equals 0. So I have cosine c equals 0. And that is true on pi over 2, which is an endpoint, critical number and an endpoint. Okay, so I'll check it as an endpoint. And they have 1 minus 2 sine c equals 0. So sine c equal half. That implies c. This is first and second. So I need only the first. That is half pi over 6. Okay. So I need to check f at pi over 6, f at 0, f at pi over 2. F at pi over 6 would be what? 2 sine pi over 6, which is 2 times half. 2 times half. Plus cosine 2 pi over 6, cosine pi over 3, which is half again. That will be what? 3 over 2. F at 0, sine 0 is 0, and cosine 0 is 1, that is 1. Pi over 2, sine pi over 2 is 1, and cosine pi is minus 1. So that would be 2 minus 1, which is 1. So absolute maximum is 3 over 2, and absolute minimum, what happens at 2 value is 1. Sum 3 over 2 plus 1, which is 5 over 2. Just the sum of all critical numbers for this function is, you want the sum of all of these critical numbers. Okay. What's the domain? It is, I have 2x plus 1 positive, means x greater than minus half. Okay. So now I need to check f prime, do the calculation easily. 2x, the denominator, minus the numerator, the derivative of the denominator, which is 2 root 2x plus 1 over 2, times 2, I mean, over this square. So that gives me what? 4x, 2x plus 1, minus, this is cancelled, minus x squared minus 1 over 2x plus 1 to the power 3 over 2. And that gives me what? 8x squared, 7x squared. Is it? Yeah. 7x squared, 4x minus 1, plus 4x minus 1. Is it? Yeah, plus 4x minus 1 over this. This is, can't factor it. Is it? Yeah. Let me check. 2x is this minus the numerator derivative of this 1 over 2 root this times 2 cancelled. So I have, no, not 2. Sorry. I cancelled the 2. I cancelled the 2. So this is not 2. This is 2. Yeah. So this is, these 2 cancelled. So you have 2x times 2x plus 1 minus x squared minus 1. So that will give me what? 4x squared minus x squared, that will be 3x squared plus 2x minus 1 over this. This can be factored as 3x x plus 1 minus 1 over this. So I need f prime at c equals 0. That implies x equal minus 1 over 3. No. This is plus, and this is minus. Yeah, so I need minus x plus 3x, which is 2x. 3x squared minus 1, correct. So x equal 1 over 3, or x equal minus 1. This is belongs to the interval. This one does not belong to the interval. Okay. Also, if I check f prime at c does not exist, then x equal minus half, which does not belong to the interval. So the interval is open. So the only critical number, x equal 1 over 3. So the sum of 1 over 3 is 1 over 3. The number of critical numbers. He doesn't want find them. What are those? But he want how many are there. So domain, I have negative exponents, so all real numbers except 0. F prime will be 1 over 3, x is minus 2 over 3, plus 2 over 3, x is minus 5 over 3. With the common factor, what will be that? Will be x plus 2. That will be x plus 2 over 3, x to the power 5 over 3. So f prime at c equals 0, that implies x equal minus 2, which belongs to the domain of f. F prime at c does not exist. That implies x equals 0, which does not belong to the domain of f. So the only critical number is x equal minus 2, which we have only one critical number. The sum of all critical numbers, yeah, almost the same as that one, but let me check. Domain of f. I need for x plus 1 to be positive. That means x greater than minus 1 over 4. Okay, now f prime at x will be what? Derivative of the numerator, which is 2x, with denominator, minus the numerator, with derivative denominator, which is 2 root 4x plus 1 times 4. كل هذه على 4x plus 1, which is squared. This is 2, this is gone. So you have what? 2x times 4x plus 1 minus 2x squared minus 28 over this. That gives me what? 8x squared minus 2x squared, that will be 6x squared, plus 2x minus 28 over this. In other words, it's 2 times 3x squared plus 2x minus 14 over 4x plus 1, which is 2 times what? This is 3x. 3x, here we have x, and 2 in the middle. Oh, sorry, this is x. That's x. I take out. Okay, so I have x plus 7, x minus 2. That will be minus 14, 7x minus 6x plus x, this is 3x squared, over 4x plus c. F prime at c equals 0, so I have c equal minus 7 over 3, or c equal 2. This is the interval, the domain of f. This one does not belong to the domain of f, which is greater than minus 1 over 4. F prime of c does not exist. I said x equal minus 1 over 4, which does not belong to the domain of f. So the only critical number, c equal 2. That's the set of all critical numbers for this function. طيب domain of f domain of f will be what? And x square minus 8x greater than equal to 0. X minus 8 greater than equal to 0. So I have 0 and 8 plus minus plus. The domain is minus infinity to 0, union 8 to infinity. Okay, f prime of x. That will be 2 root x squared minus 8x. I have 2x minus 8. That will be x minus 4 over this. F prime at c equals 0. That implies c equal 4. Be careful. This does not belong to the domain of f. F prime at c does not exist. Then that means what? X squared minus 8x equals 0. That implies no x equals 0 on a c. Let me say deal with c's. That means c equals 0 or c equals 8. So this is c minus 8. Huh? Which belongs to the domain of f. And it belongs to the domain of f. So what is the set? So I have 0 and 8. 4 is not, huh? 4 is not in the domain. This function has so many critical numbers. One way to do it is through the graph. You know how to graph x squared minus 1. This is x squared minus 1. How to make the absolute value. I'll take this part and make it like this. The negative part, I'll make it like this. And the same thing here. And the negative part will be doing something like this. No, sorry. This is like this. Similar to this. And this is like this. Yeah. Okay. So you notice here we have a critical number. F prime equal to 0. Here and there, you have critical numbers. F prime does not exist in these two. So you have critical number. So how many critical numbers we have? I have 3 critical numbers. Okay. The critical numbers of this function are, what's the domain? X is positive. So check F prime. That will be 2x ln x plus x squared times 1 over x. And that 2x ln x plus x, which I can take x common factor, that will be ln x plus 1 equal to 0. So I have x equals 0, which is not in the domain of f, or x equal minus or ln x or ln c. Let me say c. F prime at c equal 0. Give me this. Or ln c equal minus half That implies C equal E minus half is 1 over square root of A, which belongs to the domain of F, since it's positive. So that's the only one. The critical number of this function, what's the domain of F? All real numbers. No restrictions here. So we need to find F prime. F prime will be 1 plus 2x is minus x, or minus, here plus, plus 1 plus x square, e minus 6 times minus 1. So I can take a is minus 6 common factor. I have 1 plus 2x minus 1 minus x squared. And that give me what? This is cancelled. So I have x minus x squared, which is x for x minus 1. X for 1 minus x. And if prime at c equals 0, that implies c equals 0 or c equal 1. And both belongs to the domain of f. The domain of f is our real numbers. So 0 and 1 is the answer. If the graph has a local minimum, that means at what? At this point, at x equal 1. That means f prime at 1 equals 0. And the function is polynomial, so it's differentiable everywhere. So for sure, f prime at c, which is 0, since this is the point, 1 and 1. Not only that, also I have f of 1 equal 1, since this is the point in the graph. So I'll use these two to try to find a and b. F of 1 equal 1, that implies what? 2 over 9 plus a minus 4 over 3 plus b plus 1, that should be equal to 1. 2 over 9 plus a, I put x equal 1. Okay, second one, now we'll find f prime. What will be f prime at x? Give me some space. F prime at x will be 6 over 9, which is 2 over 3, x squared, plus 2ax minus 4 over 3. So I know that in f prime at 1 equals 0, that implies what? 2 over 3 plus 2a minus 4 over 3 equals 0, correct? Yeah. So that implies 2a equal what? 2 over 3. So a equal 1 over 3. I plug it here. We get what? 2 over 9 plus 1 over 3 minus 4 over 3 plus b equals 0. This is 1 cancelled. So I have b is what? Minus 2 over 9 minus 2 over 9. 1 over 3 minus 1 over 3 is minus 1 plus 1. That will give me what? 9 over 9. This is 7 over 9. So that implies 3 capital A plus 9 capital B will be what? 3 times 1 over 3 plus 9, 7 over 9. That will be 1 plus 7, which is 8. That's the answer. If this function has two critical numbers, at x equal this and x equal this, what we have critical numbers at these two. Have two variables, a and b. So I know that in f at minus 1, f prime at minus 1 equal to 0, and f prime at 2 equal to 0. This is polynomial, so f prime always exists. So I need to find f prime. That will give me 3x squared plus 2ax plus b. F prime at minus 1, that give me 3 minus 2a plus b. This is 0. F prime at 2. Give me 8 plus 4a plus 2b equals 0. So I have what? يصير عندك 2a minus b شتم كلهم is equal to 3. وهنا عندنا 4a plus 2b equals minus 8. Or I can say 2a minus b, maybe this is easier. It will be 2a plus b equal minus 4. Add them. I have 4a equal minus 1. So a equal minus 1 over 4. This is a. We'll get here. So I have minus half minus b equal 3. Correct? Minus half minus b equal 3. That means b minus half minus 3, which is minus 7 over 2. There's something wrong. 3x squared plus 2x plus b. عندك f prime at minus 1. That will be 3 minus. Yeah. Yeah, we need to be careful. Sorry for that. I need f prime at 2. I substitute here. I just substitute this one. That means 12 plus 4a plus b equal to 0. So that means 4a plus b equal minus 12. Add them. I have 6a. Correct? Add them. This is 2a minus b equal to 3. A plus b. Okay. So I have 6a equal minus 9. That means a equal minus what? 3 over 2. Plug it here. So I have minus 3 minus b equal 3. So I have b equal minus 6. Take b here and this here. B equal minus 6. So a times b minus 3 over 2 times minus 6. 18 over 2, which is which mathematical statement is true. If f prime exists, then f1, actually I need Rolle's theorem for this. Yeah, this one is out of scope of increasing. This is 4.3. Forget it. The absolute maximum value of this over this interval is going to find the absolute maximum value. Okay. If it's continuous on this interval, find critical numbers. Function is differentiable. No, don't need to worry about this. A prime at t minus 2 sine t plus 2 cosine 2t. I need to solve this equation. I need to make it f prime at c equals 0, which is implies in minus 2 sine c plus 2 cosine 2c equals 0. Now, I know that cosine 2x has 3 formulas. Cosine square minus sine square. I don't think I need this. 2 cosine square minus 1. I don't need this. 1 minus 2 sine square. I need this one. So my new equation, which will minus 2 sine c plus 2 minus 4 sine square c. It's only half sine c. So I can factor it. Actually, I can divide by minus 2 So I have 2 sine square c plus sine c minus 1 equals 0. Factor 2 sine c. I have sine c. I need plus, so I need, this is minus 1, this is plus 1 equals 0. Yeah, minus 1 minus sine plus 2 is sine 2 sine square. Okay, so I have sine c equal half, which means c equal pi over 6, or sine c equal minus 1, which is impossible since I have only first quadrant. Okay, so now I need to check f of pi over 6, f of 0, f of pi over 2. f of pi over 6 will be what? 2 cosine pi over 6, which is 2 root 3 over 2. Sine pi over 3, which is plus root 2. Root 3, I mean. Wait a minute. That will be 2 root 3 over 2 plus root 3 over 2. And that is equal, let me take this below. Square root of 3 plus square root of 3 over 2, that would be 3 square root of 3 over 2. Okay. Is it? Yeah, square root of 3 plus 3 square root of 2 plus, yeah, 3 square root over 2. Very clear. F at 0, sine 0 is 1, and sine 0 is 0, so it will be 2. F at, what is it? Pi over 2. That will be what? Cosine pi over 2 is 0, and sine that will be 0. Which is bigger, this value or this? Very clear, this is greater than 2. So absolute maximum is 3 square root of 3 over 2. Which is this one? The set of all critical numbers. Yeah. The set of all critical numbers of this function, what I will do, I will find what? Domain all real numbers. No need to worry about it. Domain of f, all numbers. So I need to find f prime of theta. That will be minus 2 sine theta plus 2 sine cosine. In other words, this is 2 sine theta cosine theta minus 1 equal to 0. So I have sine theta equals 0, or cosine theta equal 1. When cosine theta equal 1, that means theta equal to what? Theta equal, in this case, I have pi over 2. 0, 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, and the same thing minus 2 pi, minus 4 pi. This one, theta is what? Theta is 0, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, and so on, and minus pi, minus 2 pi, so on. So this thing's included here. 0 is there, 2 pi is here, 4 pi is here, and so on. Also the other way. So no need for this. I need only this, which means theta equal n by, so that n. It's equal. Yeah, let me stop here. I don't want to make a big file.